Hey guys, we're doing a Tissot watch battery today. I'm going to tell you it's a very easy watch to do if you know what you're doing. I'm going to show you how to take the band off first. So this type of band, you cannot just take the band apart. You have to take it back. You have to take the pins from the inside over here. And the spring pins that are basically sitting over here are holding onto the band and to the clasp right here. So all you have to do is just pop the pin out. I'm going to use one of these pin removers. You can use anything sharp like a needle or like just any sort of pin that could just pop it in. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this. I'm going to slide it right out, and I'm going to make sure that I don't let go of the pin because it pops. So this is the pin right here. It's still in here, and I just moved the band apart, and then I'm just going to look in here to see what kind of battery it takes. You have to be careful when you try to open a Tissot. It does not open up just like any other watch. A regular watch, usually you can use one of these, but I'd rather be safe and use something a little more, thicker, that kind of does not scratch the back of the watch. And I'm just gonna use this because it gives you a better grip. You can buy these anywhere online. These are just watch case openers. This is considered a knife, but you can use like any of these. I have like different versions of this. I have something which is a lot less heavy, but it does end up scratching a lot of watches, and I that's why I never use this one as often as I use this one. This is much safer. So let's just quickly see where we can open it up from. Now you see that there is one side here that's kind of lifted up. I would like to use this side to do the battery, to lift the back up to change the battery, or I could do this side, but I don't recommend doing this side because this side usually has all the buttons and the stem and the crown, and I don't like to do it from this side. But this watch could be tricky, so I think this is where I feel that this might be the right way to access the back. So I'm just gonna use this knife, and I'm gonna hold it right in between the body and the back, and I'm gonna slowly lift it up without trying to scratch it. It's probably gonna give me a hard time, but I'll end up getting it open just like I did this one. So this has a red gasket. Red gaskets usually mean that the gasket cannot stay in here. If you take it out and the gasket's in here still, that means the gasket has to be removed and put back onto the back, just like this. If it's not on the back, it's not gonna close. This gasket has to be on the back, not in here, outside here. So the battery is a 395, you can see 394, sorry. And I'm just gonna take the battery out here. I'm gonna use one of these. You see this area right here? You could just pop this battery right here, just like that. And I'm going to use this to pop it out. 394. I have a 394 here. Hopefully this is a 394. Okay, that's a 394. I'm going to use this. 394. Okay, and basically I'm just gonna slide it on just like that. I haven't done anything to it yet. So what I did was I'll take this battery, I'll slide it right in between, and that's pretty much it. Now let's see if it's working. It is working. See that red hand moving? That's good. That's a good sign. Now when you put it back, you don't need any tools to put the back on. All you have to do is just place it. See, this is the Tissot facing up, just like that, and the back also. I'm gonna push. I'm just gonna place it on top first. I'm not pushing it down. It's still off. You can see the red gasket there. You can see the red gasket here too. Maybe not on this side, but that means I haven't pushed it on yet. And I'm not gonna require any tool. I could just do it with my thumbs. So look, I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna feel that it's popping in without any extra power or any extra tools that you might require. None of those are required here. The back's on strong enough. It's not gonna come off. It's not gonna move. Just like that. You don't even need to put a lot of pressure on it. So the pin's still in here for me to put the band back on. I'm going to put it on the third hole here, not the first one, not the second one, but the third one. So for that, it's very easy. First, I'm going to use this pin and I'm going to align it with the hole. So I'm going to just pop it into the hole, the third one here, just like that. If I could just zoom out a little bit. Okay, there you go. So that's it. The third hole, it's already in there, and I'm going to hold it just like that. So the bottom one is already in the hole. This one, I'm going to use my knife and I'm going to pop it in. I'm just pushing the spring back in. So once I've done that, it's going to click in. Very simple watch to do. Expensive watches are a lot simpler to do. Some of the standard watches are extremely difficult. You have to use multiple tools to get in there and take the batteries out. And I've used a lot of cheaper watches to change batteries for the videos, and I end up breaking the crystals on it, breaking the glass, or breaking the bands because they're very cheaply made. But expensive watches, especially Tissot, they're good watches. They're made very, very simple, and you could probably change the battery yourself. I would not take this anywhere else. If I had this watch at home, I would just pop it open with a knife and just put a battery in. So that's pretty much it. This is it for the video. If you have a Tissot, if you have any questions, you can always ask in the comment section. And if you have any other watches, you can always comment in the section. If you want me to do a special video for any other watches, just put it in the comment section. Thank you.